Goku asked. How do you know about it? Beerus said. I am a god of destruction after all. And then, while smirking, said, Why don't you show it to me already? Shin, looking towards Goku, said, Actually wise, there is his angel attendant, and angels can see whatever is going in their universe, even past event, from anywhere in the universe. Goku said, So that's how he knew. Goku then looked at Beerus with a serious face and said, You want to battle me, right? Let's start with this form. I haven't mastered that one yet. Beerus, while smirking, said, All right, but you better transform into that one later on, or I will erase you. Everyone else went back. Goku and Beerus were facing each other. Goku and Beerus both rushed at each other and clashed, testing each other's strength. Shocked was being relayed. Both went up and started. Goku launched a punch towards Beerus' face, but Beerus dodged it and launched a punch back at Goku's face. Goku also dodged the punch and tried to punch at Beerus' guts, but it was blocked. Beerus also punched Goku, but Goku blocked it. They knew that at this rate the battle won't progress. Both went flying at high speed. Then, while sharing punched and kicks, Goku attack landed on Beerus' guts, sending Beerus flying. Beerus smirked and then, while screaming, came rushing at Goku, punching him in the guts. Goku, ignoring the pain, turned back and rushed at Beerus, launching a punch with all his might. Just seeing Goku form, speed and strength behind his punch, Beerus felt as if another god was coming against him, and a strong one at that. It sent chill all over Beerus. Beerus at that moment realized two things. First, Goku is not just an ordinary mortal. And second, if Beerus underestimated Goku and played him, it would be his demise. Beerus launched a punch back with full force. Both their punch clashed, releasing a massive shockwave. This shockwave made the whole cosmos tremble. Everyone else was shocked at the power they released. Beerus smirked at looking at Goku. He was feeling the heat of battle. This is the excitement he wanted. But within that excitement was also a fear. The fear that may soon come true. Appearance of an unstoppable beast. One that none will be able to stop. Goku with his full force launched a kick, but Beerus countered it with his own. Beerus said, This really won't cut it. I have to use more power. A purple aura covered Beerus, and the pressure he was releasing was far greater than anything ever seen. Goku smirked, seeing Beerus increase his power. Goku with excitement said, So, you are ready to start the main course. Goku took his fighting stance and his aura released larger, calmer, and denser than ever before. Both of them rushed at each other with incredible speed. Beerus launched a punch at Goku, but Goku ducked down and launched a punch at Beerus' guts, but Beerus was ready to block it and catch Goku punch. Goku noticed it appeared right behind Beerus and tried to attack with his elbow, but Beerus teleported in front of Goku. Smirking. Goku smirked and disapered as the punch reached him. Goku appeared above Beerus, both his hands joined together, ready to attack. Beerus moved to side while turning, holding an energy blast in his hands. Goku attack missed and Goku was about to get hit by Beerus' blast. Goku held both his fingers to his forehead and started intent transmissioning again and again. Beerus was looking where Goku teleported, then noticed a bright light at the side of his eyes, and when he looked there, Goku was ready with a Kamehameha wave. Goku launched the wave. Beerus too launched a huge Hakai blast. Both the key attacks were disintegrated by one another. Beerus went back a little and said, Let's see how you handle this, and created hundreds of key blasts and launched them all at Goku. Goku was surrounded by many key blasts that were coming at him. Goku screamed, Don't get ahead of yourself. This is not over yet. Goku aura bursted out like a raging fire, destroying all of Beerus' energy blasts. Everyone was shocked seeing Goku. Vegeta clenched his teeth, saying, When I thought I was going to calf up, you surpassed me again, not only in new form, but also sheer power. Y's mouth was open seeing Goku. With sweat dripping sown Y's face, he said, This is madness. No mortal can reach this level of power alone. Beerus was shocked. but closed his eyes and with a calm look said, "I never thought I would have to use that." Goku looked at Beerus with serious face. A silver aura appeared on Beerus. Wise said, "Using that technique. So you consider him worthy. Worthy of making him a rival. Now things are getting interesting. Let's see how this battle will turn out." Goku felt Beerus' power increasing 10 folds. On top of that, the pressure alone was enough to make someone approach Beerus cautiously. Goku then said, smirking, "But I ain't backing down." Beerus smirked and said, "That's the spirit. Show me what you got." Goku closed his eyes. Taking a deep breath, Goku reached deep within his mind. In that darkness, Goku went to the soul shining light. Reaching his core, there it was, 2 sources of power, one bounded by other. Goku said to himself, "Time to use this. Don't you dare attack me back. After all, you are my own power," and grabbed the red chain bounding the purple energy. In real world, a red lighting appeared from Goku for a brief moment. Just that alone was enough to make Beerus be on full guard. Beerus knew something big and terrifying was coming. The energy from the red chains started to flow within Goku. Goku was covered in red aura, much different from that of his god form and more like his Super Saiyan one. Goku came out of his mind realm and screamed. The new form Goku achieved, ascended Super Saiyan God. Goku, looking at Beerus, said, "This is my all Beerus." Red lightning aura was coming out of Goku. Beerus smirked and said, "Well then, let's get this started." Both then rushed at each other with lightning speed, clashing again and again. Everyone was having trouble keeping up with their speed. The Kai realm was trembling from their clash. Shockwaves were releasing from everywhere. Goku and Beerus clashed at 10 different locations in a single second. All 3 Kais were panicking. At this rate, not only the Kai's realm, but the whole universe will be destroyed. Beerus launched a Hakai blast at Goku. Goku backed away and launched a punch. The shockwave pressure from his punch and his lightning aura surrounding the shockwave went and tore through Beerus' Hakai, reaching him, hitting him in the guts. Goku then appeared right in front of him and launched a punch at his face. Beerus ducked down with a punch aimed at Goku guts. But Goku jumped over Beerus and landed behind him, then launched a kick. Beerus turned around and countered the kick with his punch. Goku followed his attack with an energy blast. Beerus, who was in Ultra Instinct, easily dodged it. A storm was created just from them moving. Shin was yelling at them to stop. But Wise interrupted and said, "It no use. In the heat of battle, they can't hear you at all. They are focused on each other and the battle." Beerus, after dodging, launched a blast at Goku while backing away. Goku lightning aura hit the blast and completely destroyed it. Beerus was shocked at this. Goku, clearing Beerus' confusion, said, "This lightning aura of mine isn't for show. I can control and use it as a weapon, even though Im's still new to this and can't do it properly. Let me demonstrate." Goku lightning aura went at insane speed and hit Beerus, sending him flying back. And because of it, irregular moment. Beerus couldn't dodge it using his Ultra Instinct. But suddenly, Vegeta launched a blast at Goku and Beerus and told them to stop. When Goku looked down, a lightning strike from his aura hit the ground near them, and Shin was on his knees scared. Vegeta said, "Also, the universe is taking damage because of your battle." Wise also said, "My lord, that was enough. Or do you want the higher beings to come and ask you how it happened?" Beerus, now worried, with sweat dripping down his face, said, "All right, I will stop," and stopped his Ultra Instinct. Turning towards Goku, said, "Thanks for today's battle. I really enjoyed it. And don't worry, we will finish our battle someday." Goku, smirking, said, "We sure will. And next time, be ready, Lord Beerus. I will be much more powerful." Beerus smirked, replying, "Next time also, no matter how powerful you are, you won't defeat me." Goku said, "You say it like you won this time." Beerus said, "If that was your full power, then yes, because I haven't used my most powerful technique yet." Goku was shocked. and said, "Well, that's a god for you. Wait, why don't you come to Earth with us?" Vegeta, hearing this, was angered, thinking, "What kind of fool brings a god of destruction to his home?" "That idiot," Beerus, amused, asked, "Your planet. That's the first time someone himself is calling me to their planet. You really are an unpredictable guy," Goku said. "If don't want to, then alright. Food there is much better than the food here in Kai realm." After hearing about food, Beerus and Wise were instantly ready. Goku asked them to hold on to his shoulder, and everyone teleported back to Earth. They all went to Bulma Place and told Bulma who Beerus and Wise were, then had a feast. Beerus and Wise, satisfied, returned with some packed food. While on their way, Beerus got in a serious mood and asked, "Wise, did you also sense that?" Wise replied, "Yes, my lord," Beerus said. "So, they found a host for that energy after all. I never expected a mortal would inherit it, and to be able to stay alive after using that power." Wise said, "Maybe Father is helping him suppress that energy. After all, they can't have him dying. If he did, the multiverse would be destroyed. That is until he makes that energy completely his own," Beerus said. "Then let's make him stronger. I need a sparring partner anyway." Beerus and Wise returned to their planet, while Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan spent the next year with their family. During this time, Gohan got married to Videl, and after that Wise reached out to them and took them to train on their planet. After reaching there, Beerus came to them and said, "You really did come. Well, this realm is way stronger. Why don't we continue our battle here?" Goku, excited, said, "Is that so? I'm ready to get started." Wise interrupted and said, "Don't forget you are here to train, not have fun." "You too, my lord." Beerus sighed and said, "All right." Wise then looked at the other three and said, "Now let's get started. First, come at me. I want to see how good you all are and what your weaknesses are, so we can start training on improving those weak points first." Goku, excited, said, "Fine, my turn first." Vegeta interrupted and said, "No, I will go first," and stepped forward, ready to fight, transforming into his Super Saiyan. Wise smirked and said, "Now come at me." Vegeta, with his insane speed, launched himself forward, and stooped right in front of Wise, ready to punch him in the guts. But Wise, with little moment, dodged the attack easily. Vegeta was shocked. Vegeta then jumped with an uppercut, then kick, but Wise dodged them both. Vegeta launched a barrage of attack, but it was no use. Wise easily blocked and dodged them. Vegeta, frustrated, said, "Fine," and transformed into his Super Saiyan God. Vegeta lifted his hands towards Wise and fired a barrage of energy blast. Wise just moved to side. Vegeta directed his fingers towards Wise and his energy blasts followed through. Wise said, "That's good ki control, but if you think that will be enough to take to off guard, then you are wrong." Wise threw all the energy blasts away by hitting them with his staffs, and that also in just one smooth moment. Vegeta was taken aback, not believing what he just saw. Vegeta said, "Such speed and precision." Wise said, "As the other two of you saw, transforming won't work on me, so rather than wasting time, come at me with all you have in your base. And you, Vegeta, come at me in base." Vegeta was looking down. His eyes were completely shadowed. He detransformed. Vegeta fired a large energy blast at Wise and two to both his sides, and went for Wise. Wise said, "What?" and duked down. Vegeta appeared behind him and launched a fast back punch. The three blasts came at Wise. Wise used his staff and launched himself upward. Vegeta directed his fingers up and appeared above Wise, and launched a kick downward. Wise dodged it, and the energy blasts came at Wise. Wise threw the energy blasts at one another and made them explode. Vegeta launched a barrage of punches, but they all were being dodged. Wise, while dodging, said, "I am impressed, Vegeta. You almost got me there. But your test ends here," and hit Vegeta with his staff, making him crash land on the ground. Wise now, with a serious face, said, "Next. Also, I apologize for underestimating you guys. Now, come at me." Goku and Gohan took turn and were also easily defeated while in other universes. Mortals were getting trained by their gods and angels during Beerus and Goku battle. When Goku and Beerus entered their powerful forms, the other universes also felt some pressure from their fight, and were terrified at the fact that they could sense the power from a different universe, and only divine or powerful individuals could travel through universe. That alone proved how powerful and terrifying they were. 4 years passed by. Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan trained with Wise and Beerus this whole time and went home time to time. By this time, Goku and Vegeta have achieved Super Saiyan Blue, and Goku has mastered his ascended Super Saiyan God. Now he can use it easily without having the risk of the purple energy flowing out and destroying his body. Blue Super Saiyan was weaker compared to Goku Ascended Super Saiyan, but it was easier to tap into. Gohan, on the other hand, was moving on his own path of power. He was looking for a form different from others. He could feel getting closer and closer to his own unique form. And since Gohan was able to use God Ki, he was competing with Goku and Vegeta using his mystic form. Vegeta, on the other hand, knew that his potential was lower than Gohan, and his forms weren't anywhere near as strong as Goku Ascended form. So, to compete with both of them, Vegeta convinced Beerus to train him as well, and was already receiving training from Wise. Under Beerus, Vegeta started to learn controlling destruction energy, while under Wise guidance, Vegeta, Goku, and Gohan all were learning to move without thinking, while their training was going on. Champa arrived on Beerus' planet. Vegeta, Goku, and Gohan were training with Wise. They stopped and looked at the ones who just arrived. Beerus, who was lying seeing others train, noticed them arrive and got up, saying, "Look who it is," Wise said. "Let's continue this training after a while. We have some guests here," Goku asked. "Why does that fat cat looks a little like Beerus?" Vegeta looked at Goku and said, "You moron. Even though that guy doesn't look like it. He is a destroyer. Take a look at his cloths. And he has an angel alongside him." Champa, hearing this, was getting annoyed. Vados, hearing this, said, "You have got some amusing mortals here, brother." Beerus went in front of them and asked, "What brings you here anyway? Before telling that, why don't I take care of those insolent mortals first?" Beerus got serious and said, "Don't bother. You will easily be defeated." Champa was shocked hearing his, and with a stunned look asked, "What?" Vados was amused and looked at Wise. Wise moved his head saying yes. Vados looked at Champa and said, "My lord, why not do what we came for?" Champa calmed down and said, "I'm thinking of having a tournament between both our universes." Beerus said, "All right, what's in it for me?" Champa replied, "The Super Dragon Balls. The Super Dragon Balls in my universe will be your, but if my universe wins, I want the Super Dragon Balls from your universe." Beerus, smirking, said, "All right, well, it will be interesting to see. Since your universe is also training their mortals after sensing the clash between me and Goku," Champa asked, "How did you know?" And it was that mortal. Who was releasing such tremendous energy? Beerus, disappointed, asked. "You just realized that, well, we will be waiting for the tournament. You better get ready to lose if your mortals aren't even near as strong as a god of destruction." Champa smirked and said, "Don't worry about that. We will come to pick you up after 5 days from now. Be ready." Beerus, with a smirk, said, "Sure." And Champa left. Goku came down and asked Beerus about what he meant by sensing the clash between us. Beerus said, "There is a barrier that keeps all universe separated. But apparently the energy being released from our battle was way too much for the barrier to handle, and our energy got released into all the other universes. That's been the hot topic between gods nowadays. They themselves, after knowing that a mortal as strong as a destroyer is on our universe, started training their own mortals, not wanting to be left behind in terms of mortal power level of their universe. Vegeta came down saying, "So that's what it was. Well, have there been any mortals that can rival our strength?" Wise said, "Well, yes, there are few. Universe 6 has one of those, and the other two are at Universe 11. Vegeta smirked and said, "Then it's going to be fun." After a few days, Champa and Vados visited again. All three of our fighters were ready. Champa asked, "Just these three?" Beerus said, "They will be more than enough to take on all of your warriors." Vados said, "Well then, let's go." They all then teleported to the arena where the battle was going to happen. Goku after there could easily feel immense amount of energy from one of those fighters. Goku, smirking, said, "That's my opponent." Vegeta, annoyed, said, "Why do you always want the strongest opponent for yourself?" Goku said, "Well, I said first." Vegeta, with an annoyed face, said, "Fine, do whatever you want." Gohan was trying to stop them from fighting amongst each other, saying, "The tournament hasn't even started." Then Vados announced that the tournament was starting, and told all the fighters to get ready. Goku said, "Finally, let's get this going." Champa told Cabba to go in first. Vegeta, seeing Cabba, instantly knew that he was a Saiyan, and decided to go in, saying, "Let's see how strong Saiyans from this universe are," and jumped out of Observer's place and landed in front of Cabba, smirking, saying, "I look forward to seeing how strong Saiyans from this universe are." Cabba was surprised, and asked with excitement, "So are you also a Saiyan?" Vegeta proudly said, "Not just any Saiyan. I'm a Saiyan Price. Show me what you got, young warrior." Cabba with excitement said, "Yes, sir. I will do my best. I will show you everything I have learned under Vados." Vegeta said, "Good luck then." The tournament started. Cabba rushed at Vegeta with a punch, aimed at Vegeta's face. Vegeta easily dodged it. Cabba launched a barrage of attacks, but they were all blocked or dodged by Vegeta. Vegeta, a disappointed, said, "Put more force into your attacks." Cabba launched another punch at Vegeta. Vegeta blocked it and said, "That's good. Now, I guess that's enough for warm-up. Why don't you go Super Saiyan next?" Cabba asked what Super Saiyan was. Vegeta was confused, and with a disappointed look asked, "Wait, you trained under gods, but you don't know what Super Saiyan is?" Cabba said, "He has no idea." Vegeta asked, "Can you transform?" But just got a no as an answer. Vegeta told him to use his full power. Cabba released his aura. Suddenly, the pressure around the whole arena increased. Cabba's eyes turned purple. Gohan was stunned and said, "That's like my mystic form. But something's different." Beerus said, "Destruction energy." Gohan looked at Beerus and asked what he meant. Beerus said, "It's what Vegeta has been learning from me. Cabba has acquired destruction energy, even though it's in starting stage. It's there." Vegeta smirked and said, "I like it." Then let's have a real battle, and transformed into his Super Saiyan 2. Both of them rushed at each other. Their punch clashed. Both were exerting force to push back others. Vegeta got shocked. He was the one getting pushed back. Vegeta said, "This won't cut it," and transformed into his Super Saiyan God form. Vegeta pushed Cabba back, and with a sudden increase in force, threw him backward. Cabba launched an energy blast at Vegeta, but Vegeta dodged it and rushed at Cabba. Vegeta sensed something coming from behind and dodged it. It was the same energy blast Cabba launched earlier. Vegeta said, "So you can also control your ki energy decently, but it's still not good enough. Allow me to show you how it's properly done." Vegeta released 50 energy blasts from his aura and with the command of his hand made them all launch towards Cabba. Cabba knew he stood no chance against that many energy blasts, so he flew upward to dodge them, but they all followed Cabba. Cabba clenched his teeth and kept avoiding them, but there was no end to it. Cabba looked at Vegeta, who was just standing, controlling all the blasts, and smirked, saying, "If I can't escape from those, I will just attack the one controlling them," and rushed towards Vegeta. Vegeta was just standing there. Cabba came and punched at Vegeta's face. Vegeta dodged it. Kaba launched a barrage of attacks, but Vegeta dodged them all. Kaba said, "Here, keep these back," and flew upward. All the energy blast came at point-blank distance from Vegeta. Vegeta smirked and just pointed his fingers upwards, making all the energy blast go and follow Kaba. Kaba, looking back, shocked, said, "What? He is good." Suddenly, Vegeta said, "Here's a tip. Keep your eyes on your opponent." Kaba, alarmed, looking in front of him. Vegeta was there in his blue form, ready with a punch. Before Kaba could react, he got punched in the face and was thrown at all those energy blasts. Vegeta snapped his finger and all the blasts disappeared. Kaba crashed onto the ground. Vegeta landed in front of him and saw that Kaba was unconscious. Vegeta was thinking, "Crap, I hit him way too hard. I got caught into the heat of battle and punched him with all my might. But to be this strong at a young age. Universe 6 also has powerful Saiyans." Vegeta then defeated Badamo.